Hey, it's Joe, and I've got a great video for you today. One of the things I hear all the time is, Joe, how do I meet a great guy? What do I do? Where do I go? I'm a straight shooter, so I'm going to give it to you straight. Let's think about this. If there really was a magic place, if there really was one thing that you could do to meet a good guy, don't you think that would be like the best-selling thing in the world? Like if there was a book, it would be next to the Bible, it would probably be the best-selling book. Or if there was a place where you can go and hang out, there would be a line from here to California. It's simply not how it works. But I really, because I hear this question all the time, I wanted to take a step back and say, what's one thing, if I could give somebody some insight and some tips, what's one thing that could make a huge difference? So I thought about it for a long time. And this morning, as I was doing my journaling, it kind of hit me. And that one thing that you can do, or the one thing that you must do, is something that I call owning your power. So let me explain by that. See, I believe that inside every one of us is a warrior, someone that, no matter what life throws at them, they're committed to their cause, and that even when they get knocked down, they get back up, and they get knocked down, and they get back up until eventually they make it happen. And then there's also a victim. And a victim is the part of us that says, you know what? I've fallen and it hurts. I've gotten burned before. You know what? I've been screwed over. I've been cheated on. I've been taken advantage of. I never knew what love was, whatever it is. And so we live from that place. And so when I say that you've got to own your power, what that means is that you can't live in the past. You got to know how awesome you are. Because let's look at it from a perspective of a guy. Why is he going to be with you? Why does he want to spend his life with you? Of all the other women on the planet, why you? And owning your power means that you own that you are unique. You are the only you on the planet. There is nobody else like you in this world. And so when the right guy comes along, that's what he's going to love about you. But he's going to love that you know who you are, that you're clear on who you are, that you don't take shit from people. And that doesn't mean that you're arrogant, because I say there's a fine line between confidence and arrogant. And one of the things that's most attractive is a woman who's confident in her own skin, who knows that she's a good person, who likes who she is, and who knows that she's got faults, because we all know that we've got faults. But she doesn't live there. It's kind of like, yeah, I know my ass is too big, so what? That's who I am. And you know what? I don't want to eat big twigs and berries to be a size 0. That's a confident woman. That's the kind of woman that will attract a guy. And so I want you to realize that the key, the number one thing you must do if you want to attract a good guy, is to own your power. And so here's the thing, because I know some of you is like, well, what do I do to own my power? Well, the good news is on Wednesday, I'm going to give you another video to learn how to do that, because I believe there's some key things that you can do to learn how to own your power. But the first has to come with the realization, and that's today's question, is if you had to step back and really take a good look at your life, take some mirror time and ask yourself this question: do I really own my power? And I'm going to give you a little tip. I'm going to let you know how you really know the true answer to that. You want to look back at the quality of your relationships. Did you have good relationships with good quality guys where you realize that you deserved a lot, you deserved to be treated with love, honor, and respect, and you walked away from a guy quickly when he didn't give you that love, honor, and respect that you deserved? Or did you pick the wrong guys for the wrong reason? Did you stay in relationships way too long? Did you jump into relationships too quick because you wanted a guy to love you, because it made your ego feel good? Whatever it is, remember, there's no judgment here. This is how we learn. This is how we go forward and create the results. I shared my story many a times that's how I learned, as I took a look at what wasn't working and what I needed to do different. And so I'm a big believer in life, if that you want to succeed at anything, simply find somebody who's already successful and model them, learn from them, because it'll greatly speed up your learning curve. Well, that's all I've got for you today. As always, I'd love to hear your feedback, what's going on in your world, because the only way I can assist you is to know what's really happening. As always, it's an honor and privilege. We'll see you next time. God bless.